fuck? That means kazi yako is to be led. Wewe na ile, you know, those kondo, hakuna difference. Kondo moja kiruka, mnaruka nyi wote. Hakuna hata mtu hata mmoja atatumia akili yake aseme, zi. Hakuna hata mtu mmoja anasema zi. They are all looking who's going to start this jumping. Once one jumps. And now, have you been in groups, easy WhatsApp groups, where you find there is the king of lambistic is one who's leading the group. So whatever he says is what goes. This is toxic. This is toxic. And everybody just jumps in there with him. This is toxic. It's toxic. It's toxic. When did you become so puny using simple words like those? Toxic. The fuck are you saying? Sound imeenda wapi? You're giving a speech, then you start crying. What are you crying about? So, Unye, ajalia, lakini he told us he has no solutions for us. Volume iko sawa? Iko sawa. Hello? Oi, unakamua manini? Unye, let's talk about them today. Oh, before we talk about the birthday, there was a birthday I have remembered. It's good to keep you sharp. I remember there was a birthday. We're going to come and talk about that birthday. Unye alikama akasema mnataka nifanye nini? What do you want me to do? I'm powerless. I am just only but the president. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? He's just the president and he has no solution. What are we supposed to do as the people of the country? Kama weka president ujui utafanya nini, sisi tutafanya nini? Sembuse sisi. Nikasikia, oh my god, hiyo imeenda hivyo. Haya. Next. Ruto amelia mara ngapi? How many times has that guy cried? Every time anapea, oh, I have come from so far. I have, oh my god. Maka wife yake anakam. Sasa wife ndio anakushikilia. Wife ndio anakushikilia ukilia. Wife sasa ndio anakupatia pole. Kill me now, by the way. I'm ready to go to meet my whoever. Kill me now. It's a wrap. Wife ndio bekam sasa wife go. Wife in the battleground, playground, place ucheza. Wife umeita wife. So si hatuwezi kutukana juu wife yako yuko hapo. Wewe toa wife yako hapo. Women and kids stay at home. Come here, present your argument. Stop showing us this emotional shit. Stop protecting yourself with the women. Move, put the women aside. We need to deal with you, bro. Otherwise, you guys have become so lambistic. Everything now your women are doing. The squeeze kuna fast lady, kuna fast woman, kuna nini. Emotional. These women are making you emotional, bro. They're making you emotional. They're making you weak. When you become weak, you cannot lead other men. Our country needs people who can open their fucking mouths and talk without anybody fearing. Squeeze kuna kama squad. Ukiongea wanakama na kutafuta. Because sasa umekuwa kama mother. Bala msia asimame. Do you know the kind of pulpit the president has? Here in America, it's called the bully pulpit. Or the bully whatever. It is the biggest mic. Yo mic hakuna mtu mwingine akona mic kubwa kama president. Sasa weka president. Deputy wako pia mnaongea the same. Both of them beast. Niko hata mna fight amwezi sikizana. Mko hivyo because you guys are like this. You're just nobody is leading the other. They're all just weak. These other weak men have paraded themselves around. All the people are now just there's weakness going on in our country. Weak. But anybody now wants to be an MP. Weak. What was social media mtaona now? Bro, let me tell you, 2022 will be ile ya kuona it will be a circus. Every social influencer will be jumping on there. I want to be an MP. I want to be an MCA. Oh, because you have 100,000 followers. Kazi yako ni kudance TikTok and crying and showing us your women. So, man, you know, I thought it was a very isolated problem last week when I did that thing. Wacha niingie internet, man, niangalie juzi. Simu mmejaa huko. You are many. Jack Waroinge, asante sana. I see you, Jack Waroinge. HIKG, I see you, bro. Mumejaa huko. I'm just about to get to my question of the day. Moi was the only sober politician. Lambistic wasn't part of him. Sastala Dawayat. Hello? Hello? Everybody will want to become an MP. All the social media influencers, ngoja muone. I kid you not. I prophesize. Kila mtu atakama asema, sasa, I have seen that we don't have real leaders. Now I want to be a real leader. Fuck you, man. The other day you were huko doing some stupid shit on the internet. Now you want to be a real leader? Get the fuck out of here. Why weren't you a leader then? Suddenly now you're a leader. We've not been seeing you leading. You think this is a joke? Nasi XTN peke yake nakwambia watu ni wengi mtaona kila mtu, everybody wants to be there. Everybody wants to have a place in the annals of history. That I moved from, even Jalas the other day said, me once I become MP, natoka kazi ya media. I was like, what? Hani mwache kazi kubwa hivi uenda kazi ndogo. But what do I know? What does Kibe know? The boys who have been born in the 90s and in the 2000s, or millenniums, right? Or millenniums. Wanatuangalia wanasema sasa, how are we going to, who's leading us here? Who's leading us? Kama mtu kama sasa halai, ataenda weke poster aseme, oh, vipi?
Vipi ni aje big man?
Unasemaje bro?
Fiti sana mazee, show inaweza mazee hapo sawa mazee, kazi safi man. Tisho pia ni mbaya.
Umechekaje hiyo tisho?
Hiyo tisho ni mbaya big man. Hiyo tisho nayo.
Na najua kuna watu wamekasirika sana mno, nimetolewa kwa groups kama 10 by now.
Ina noma. Natoboa tu.
Unasemaje?
Lion ni lion at the end of the day.
Oh man, we don't give a shit.
To give a shit at all.
Talk to me man.
Sasa hiyo shughuli ya madem hiyo ulikuwa na bonga ya kwanza. Ama demo akaona ufala sana ama wewe unaonaje?
Hebu niambie shida iko wapi?
Sasa hiyo story unasema kama hivyo dem kukuzoea. Haufai kuwa una give up your stand yako. Nime go through the same shit yenye umesema, so matena relate sana na hiyo shit.
Shit gani? Hebu niambie, nataka kusikia.
Umesema story ya dem kukuzoea hadi kupiga kelele ovyo hadi tumekuwa masimu mazee. Umeonyesha ni okay kuget hizo feelings mazee. Si okay mazee. Si hatufai kuwa tukisimu. Ndio.
Wewe story yako ilikuwa ni gani? What happened? Ulifanya nini?
In one way or another unajipata ume give up, then unafika katika tunachukiza wait. Si ndio the man hiyo unajua.
Ukishafika hiyo point jua ulioshwa kitambo sana. All you need to do ni uchukue tu taulo ujipanguze.
Matena hiyo ni the real truth hapo mazee. Hakuna ufala ingine.
Ukishafika hiyo point where you're raising your voice at your woman, just take your taulo, wipe yourself and
alafu anakubeba ufala.
Move on. Shida si yeye, shida ni wewe.
Isonge sana.
Haina noma bro.
Kabisa mazee. Ready unarudi lini?
Narudi bana, nimemiss sana. I'm planning my exit here.
Sawa, tumekuata. Changamka.
Asante man. Unajua mademo wakaliangi place hakuna kiti. That's all you need to know. Women do not sit where there's no seat. Many of you out there are busy blaming, oh, women this, women that, women this. Kuna story tumepatiana sahi. But remember, that woman sat where there was a seat. Women are evil, I agree. We all agree. 99.9% of them are very evil. There's a 0.1 who are not. But 99.9% of women are evil. 99% of women, 99.9% of women lie all the time. 99.9% of women don't want to be wrong. 99.9% of women will sit only where there's a seat. If you guys have watched any movies about vampires, you know vampires will not get into your house unless you invite them in. Think of women as vampires. Women will not sit on you unless you are a seat. So as you are busy blaming the women, remember, udem atakalia kiti. Akipata hakuna kiti, either atajitoa ama atatii. Atajitoa ama atii. Simple as that. But if she finds a seat, she's going to sit on it. That's the problem. So if you realize that you're a seat, I would advise you, I beseech you, my fellow brethren, to stay by yourself. You have better chance of survival ukika peke yako kama mwanaume. Every now and then unaenda Tahawa ama unaenda Cabernet Gardens, unachapa unasikia mangere zimejaa, unachapa ama pia ukae bila kuchapana. Kwani utakufa. But women will only sit where there's a seat. When they find that there's a real man somewhere, Oli Kibaki, our president, our beloved president, economic genius, but his wife had sat on him from kitambo, that even when he was president, she still was sitting on him. Even when he was president, she was still sitting on him. That this guy could not even do his job. She had to interrupt his job and tell him, hey, let's go do a press conference and tell these guys that you don't have another wife. That time the kids are over 350. The chick is still insecure from mother, child. But she looked and said, this is a seat. And I'll show the whole country that this is my seat. The video is all over. It's not me who's coming up with this shit. You find yourself, Fuko, your wife is running the marathon. You're going to receive her at the end of the marathon. What happened? What happened? How far have we fallen? Sasa watu wengi wanaangalia wanasema sasa ni nani? Wapi na nani? Wapi na nani? Who are we following? Are we following her or him? The confusion in our churches. Have you seen the confusion in our churches? Where now the woman has been given special days. I had a friend when we had a church. His Chile girlfriend, mark my words, his girlfriend used to be given days to preach. I keep asking the guy, what the fuck are we doing here? How do you give your girlfriend a day to preach? What is she preaching? I thought the one who has been called by God. Udem ni nani? Hasa church zote ziko na first lady. Now every day, every time the pastor stands up, he must acknowledge that he must stand up and say, by the way, praise the Lord, praise the Lord, praise the Lord. Bwana asifinywe sana. First and foremost, I want to thank God for giving us a wonderful day. Second, the wife is coming. Number two, I want to thank God for this day. And number two, I want to thank God for my beautiful, all the women are beautiful in church. I don't know what happened. My beautiful, lovely wife, she has stood by my side. She has been with me. We don't care about it. That's part of your house. Keep it to yourself, man. Stop being emotional. That's unapata mwanaume anakama na bembeleza na wife. Aje. That was a point ungechopa manyaunyo, bro. In Kikuyu tradition, let me tell you guys in case you didn't know. Kikuyu tradition, ulikuwa unaenda circumcision, ulie, lia, cry because of the pain. Pain, how do you cry because of pain? Are you stupid? Cry because of the pain, you see. Bro, oh man, that was disgraceful. You would be disgraced for a very long time. You'd have to probably leave that village. And this guy was being circumcised and he cried. Look at him. In class 5, I tell you a story. Us guys had done some mischief. I'll not tell you the whole story. Tukaenda kwa headmaster's office. We were taken to the headmaster's office. We were like 5 of us. Coming back, we were in class 5. Tukachapwa na hedi. Everybody was beaten the same. Bila ubaguzi, Mr. Agak did not play. Wow, 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 wow. Everybody was beaten the same. He did not even want to know what the fuck. Kamera tena ibisha. Kwani nimeongea how long? How long have I been on this bitch? Everybody was beaten the same. Tukifika kwa class, only one of us was crying. Maka mwalimu akauliza, what happened to this one? What is wrong with this one here? This lambistic shit. You guys did something wrong, you were punished. Now this lambistic shit is crying for what? Huyo ndo alifanya tuchapwe tena. Otherwise tungeingia si wote kimahinya atungechapwa. Mwalimu akasema, because of this one, now tomorrow I must beat all of you again. Even your good book, the Bible says, those who have, more will be added. And those who don't have, even that they do not have, will be taken away. This world is vicious. It has no time for lambistic shits. Pioneer ass motherfuckers. Mtu akitukana anasema, oh my God, umse uongeaje? Because your mother is talking inside your head, motherfucker. Umbude. Who says that? Alex Karaoke, asante sana. Would you mind behind me? Hey, no, umbude. Umbude. Wanaume. How long will I call you out? You have to deal with that demon that is in your head. That demon that tells you that you need to be emotional. That demon that tells you that you need to cry. That demon that tells you that you are depressed. There is nothing like depression in a man. What the fuck is that? But you know, men are not displaying their emotions. That's why so many of them are depressed. No. No, you're depressed because you're a woman. If you are a real man, then you don't know what depression is. I told you, quick fast, nyaunyo zinatoa depression. Chapa mtu nyaunyo tatu nne hivi. Bro, whatever it is you are dealing with. 3-4 nyaunyos, whatever it is you are dealing with. Whatever demon had sat on your head. It's like taking a cold shower. Bro, it doesn't matter who the fuck you are. Take a cold shower, it resets you quick fast. You're like, hey, shit. At the mental health, man, yeah. Why isn't it getting better? Aren't we dealing with it every day? Why isn't it getting better? Don't we have the best hospitals, the best therapies right now? Why aren't we getting better? The best medicines. Unapata mwanaume ameenda kakaa chini na dem, sasa dem ndio anamfa. The woman is a shrink. She's shrinking him. And how does that make you feel? How does that make me feel? First, I want to fuck you. That's how it makes me feel every time I come to this therapist session. How does that make you feel? Naona badges mnanunua kununua. Let me say, Robert SFDC, asante sana. Miss Kimoni has come in. Now, every time you see Miss Kimoni has bought a badge, ujue udem ana agree na mimi. She agrees. Every time she buys badges, she's agreeing. Thank you very much, Miss Kimoni. I appreciate each and every dollar you spent on me. It's $1, bro. Joanne PM transition coach. The fuck is that? I don't know what transition coach means, but women are very unapologetic about how they market themselves. Watu wanamse kazi yake ni kutengeneza furniture. Nataka kama jite Mr. Punyeto. But a woman is teaching other women how to do some shit. She's going to put it in her name. And my name is Joanne. I'm the transition coach. Unapologetic, like wanaume. Nonsense. Robert SFDC says mental health as a result of men letting emotions get into them. As a result of your mother, your aunties, your sisters. Wanakuchokora kila siku. Wanakuchokora. Unaongea nao mademu unaongea nini? What are you doing wasting time talking to women? And women have no solutions for men. So you go there, you sit down, and a woman is now busy chokora in you. She's trying to bring in that devil inside you. All those thoughts that are supposed to be stamped quickly and thrown out. Now she's the one who's bringing those thoughts. And how does that make you feel? Feelings mean nothing to me, man. Feelings mean nothing. I should not have feelings. Feelings for what? Ukiniletea feelings zako, mimi kuna mtoi amekaa hapo. Niko kwa hiyo hao, the kid is here, ameanguka, the girl. She's fallen outside as she was skating. Mimi nimedecide ni upgrade hawa toi nikawabaya skates. Mtoi ana skate, ameanguka hapo nje. Nasikia kilia akiingia kwa hao. Sasa she's getting into the house crying and I'm looking at her, what the fuck are you crying? What happened? I told her first, shut up. I don't want to hear you crying. What happened? So she stopped crying. And she was able to say exactly what happened. I said, yeah, go get there. Inaitwaje? Ile Dettol tupake na Vaseline and then go back outside. But mimi ukiniletea hiyo kulia yako, I don't know how to respond to that. Wataka nikushike ama nini? I'm going to make you a very needy human being and you're going to take this neediness to your husband. And every time something small happens to you, they're going to start crying and bring up all these emotions that have no mwelekeo. So what happened? Yes, this is what happened. Deal with it. Who told you to take the fucking skates? Should have left them in the house. Walk like everybody else. Now you're going to make me feel guilty because you fell? Oh, I broke my leg. It's you. Who broke your leg? I'm not in the pain you're feeling. It's not my fault. It's your fault. You deal with the issue. Now I can help you deal with it. But that's the best I can do. But that's not going to let the emotions zako. Hizo mimi siwezi deal nazo. Hizo kaa nazo. Unataka nifanye nini? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do, my Kenyan people? Every time unaona mwanaume amelia, ogopa. That guy is a deceiver. Deception is living amongst us. You will see very soon, over 100 people you will see. Kila influencer atataka kuwa MCA, MP, senator, somewhere. Let's talk about the birthday. Are you guys ready to talk about the birthday? I've internalized it enough. Are you ready? Are you... Mr. Anonymous says, my pops alitoa zile side wheels of tricycle, pushed me down a road, akanisho, enda ukuje. Na kongoja hapa. That's how I learned to ride a bike. Enda ukuje ama ukufe. Go, come or die. I see people crying at home, my dad has never taught me to ride a bicycle. He's not supposed to. He's not supposed to. If you cannot learn how to ride a bicycle by yourself, you're lambistic as fuck, man. What China at the age of 2 is learning how to ride a bicycle. You cannot. The countries in these Scandinavian countries, let me tell you, Scandinavian country, mtoto akizaliwa, before mtoto grow, yeye urushwa ndani ya maji na ana swim. I don't know how they do it. That's some crazy shit. Wanachukua mtoto wanamrusha kwa maji in a swimming pool and the mtoto will not die. Cold water. Kid is just doing his own shit inside the water. Ninyi hapa mna overprotect. Oh, Ryan this, Ryan that. That's why he becomes emotional. Now you've created a monster inside him that will never. Now this monster is going to go around in a man's body, but there's a woman inside terrorizing. Because now he's been given the words and the tools to terrorize other men. Now he's going to go inside into where men are. He's like a terrorist now inside the men's groups. And every time men say something important, the guy is going to remove his terrorist big mouth and terrorize everybody. You're toxic. Papa. Even women don't like women. Mimi nakwambia ukipata mademo wanakupenda wewe. Mademo wanakusupport, ogopa. Find a place where women are all supporting you, praising you. Oh my God, we listen to you. Bro, don't want that shit. Women should not even be talking to you. Msai Gorubale. Walking around groups. Hata ngoja sema kitu siku hizi kama mwanaume, unaenda kusema unasikia mtu ametoka hapo na gun. You're a racist. You're a misogynist. You're a chauvinist. Now men are all scared because now we are scared. We're wondering, what the fuck? This is another man here? Now, woe unto you, come and a chuo. He has a few big words. He knows. Now, let me talk about the internet. I want to... Hey! They're just walking around, hoping that one person will open their mouth. Don't say anything about women. Once you say something about women, he's out there. Women are the ones who gave birth to us. Our mothers are our queens. Hey, bro, your mother. You are. Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself, you lambistic shit. Robert SFDC says, those are the men shooting students in schools and institutions. Yes. Because now it has come from here, because you're very abusive. Because you're going to abuse. Your work is to open your mouth and abuse anything and everyone. You cannot tolerate a new thought in your head. You cannot tolerate a new thought in your head. That's why I'm wondering about our country, because our country is crazy. Always to kanamtu. Not even kutukana. Let's say you cannot even have an argument. An argument these days is just going to be taken out of proportion. Oh, you're just a sadist. You're a misogynist. You're this, you're that. Nobody even knows what the fuck those words mean. Zamani bro, kulikuwa na hierarchy, usicheze. Ungejiita oboho hivyo. Oboho ilikuwa ni wa nguvu, si oboho wa mdomo. So you are either, if you could talk, you are a comedian. But time ya kutoa lazima uchote. Kuchota ungechota tu, but you are a comedian. So mwenye anakuchotesha angekama sema, but you made me laugh. So you give less today. Because you made me laugh. But giving, you have to give. Ushuru lazima utalipa. But that was the game. They were not going to make you a winger if you cannot run fast. The wingers were known to run fast. Now, how do women know this shit? They don't. So why are we listening to our women? Women are waiting for us to talk and we are listening to them. Now, some women are walking around, they become masculine. They become very masculine. Very masculine. That's mademu wetu kuna wengine wanakakaa machali because they've been forced to take up those positions. Mkienda kwa club wendo na dance kwa waliko. You're the one who's dancing more than the women now. Matako iko juu. Unasanga mwanaume mgani huyu? Where is my nyaunyo? I need one of those portable nyaunyos. You know those ones I can just press a button inatoka yote kutoka. Nachapa mseka moja anarudisha. Because sasa unainua matako kwa club wewe. You see a man who begging a woman to be his wife. Chapa yeye, toka hapa. Toka hapa. Hey, unaonekana bad manners. Sio ni bad manners. You see a man introducing his wife somewhere. Shut up. What are you doing introducing her? What the fuck are you doing? That is your wife. It's not our wife. First of all, I want to say, introduce. Shut up. Introduce her to yourself in the bedroom. Take that weakness to your house. Don't bring it here. Mimi nikawai. Oh. Ndio sasa mnaniambia tuko na nani? Uhunye yuko hapo. Raila yuko hapo. Juzi nimeona Juzi nimeona Alfred Mutua and Rayvanny were having a birthday. Red flag number 1. Men were having a birthday. Men were having a birthday party. Men. 2 men. 2 sniper cells. Sleeper cells. They were having a birthday party. Okay. Number 2, they invite everybody. If you found yourself at that birthday party, you're lambistic as fuck. Number 3, I saw Raila there. I was like, what? Number 4, this guy invited his ex. I'm a mindio cheesy. Am I the one who's mad? I should stop this podcast. I swear I should stop this shit. Am I the one who's going crazy? First, Mzee have bash. He's 51 years old. Not even 50. 50 tungempatia half 100 tuseme at 50 you can celebrate a bash. So he has his bash at 51. Goes up there on the podium and says, by the way, this is a very emotional time for me. I've never been able to celebrate a birthday. Where's my Nyaunyu? Superbab! Chapa huyu moja. Chapa, yeah, shut up. What you say? I've never been able to have a bash. And this is my first party, thank you. He's invited everybody. Number 2, everybody who was getting into that bash anafaa chapwe. Mmevaa white kama Dwanzi hapo. Kila mtu yuko hapo. Alafu demu yake amekaa. Demu yake X. Una invite X, Buddha. Don't you have one of these? Don't you have a towel? Ukioshwa unajipanguza na una move on, bro. Rayvan is looking lost there, just wondering what's happening here. He's brought his lambistic energy from Tanzania to Kenya. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? What's happening to the men? And all the men now with their phones to selfies. Click, 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 click. And then everybody runs back to their phone. And then last but definitely, deaf entry, not least, which was the biggest red flag I've ever seen. Rao was there. Take for example, not for example, Rao, he was being fed cake by another man. And they were feeding each other cake. Unachukua cake unafeed mwanaume mwingine. Unachukua cake unafeed mwanaume. Na makamera ziko hapo, bro. Sasa watu wengi wanaangalia wanasema, what is going on here? Is this the new way of doing it? Or is this how you guys have been doing it? Imagine if there is reincarnation and your grandfather has come through your kid. Just looking, he's wondering, fuck, man. I didn't leave this shit like this. What the fuck is going on? Imagine if Rao's dad has come as a fly. He's just sitting somewhere. He cannot even say anything. Maybe that's why there are flies. This fly is just trying to stop you. It's coming into your eye. Stop this shit. You're just swatting the fly away. Give me more cake. I don't know. I'm just ramblings of a madman. Ramblings of a madman. But there's no way a man like that is going to lead me. Oh, you don't have my vote. You don't have my vote. Because what the fuck are you doing here? We need to shut this shit down. What are you doing here? Alafu, just to add insult to injury. Or is it insult? Wakashikana wote wapige picha. All 4 of them. And by 4, I mean Rao is at extreme left. Now looking at us, extreme left. Alafu Rayvan yuko hapo. Wameshikana mkono. Rao yuko hapo, Rayvan yuko hapo, Mr. Lambistic himself yuko hapo, alafu na demu yake, who's the ex now? You bring your business to us, we shall chambua it. Don't worry. I will take time with it. I will sit here for an hour and just destroy your life. Because you are the Canodianness inside you has welled up and beyond. And imagine this. Imagine Rao is receiving state protection. State protection. The state of Kenya is protecting Raila Odinga. The state of Kenya, your taxes, my people, the money you pay, is protecting Alfred Mutua because he's a governor of Machakos. He's not just any other boy we're talking about. He's a governor. So he enjoys state protection. The state of the country, Kenya, every month gives Alfred Mutua chums so that he can do development in Machakos because he's the governor. He has MCAs under him, many of them. He has a lot of money he's controlling. The idiot has left Machakos. Instead of me, I would have even thought he would have had that bash in Machakos. Where was the bash? Hapa Nairobi, sindio? Rao is enjoying state protection. Ametoka kwa nyumba yake Karen. Akaambia watu wake. Sasa nitengeneze ile shati yangu ya white. Leo lazima tukakule keki. Leo tunaenda kula keki. Keki lazima ikuliwe leo. Raila amesema leo lazima akule keki ya Alfred Mutua. Nimesikia ile kijana mwingine ya Tanzania imekuja. Then somebody's going to run and tell all the bouncers and the security men. Hata State House watapigiwa simu ambapo by the way, over number 2 or sorry number 3 is going to Ole Sankara for a birthday party. Hello? I don't know. I'm full of shit. Hiyo Nyawunyo inafaa itoke quickly, achapwe akumbuke aseme, oh sorry, what was I thinking?